Good afternoon, all student, UPSC aspirant, NCERT 6 to 12th, English medium student. So again, uh, remaining topic. Let's go ahead. So today's first lesson: what, where, how, and when. So remaining topic: name of land. Two words we are found used for our country are India and Bharat. So I repeat it once again. Two of the words we often use for our country are India and Bharat. The word India comes from the Indus called Sindhu in Sanskrit. Find Iran and Greece in your atlas. The Irani and the Greeks who came through the northwest, and the Greeks who came ago, Greeks ago and were familiar with the Greeks who came to the northwest about 2500 years ago and were familiar with the Indus, called in the Indus or the Indus, and the land to the east or of the river was called India. The name Bharat was used for group of people who lived in the northwest and who are mentioned in the Rig Veda, such as Rig Vedas, the earliest composition in Sanskrit, dated to about 35 years ago. Later, it was used for the country. And next remaining topic: finding out about the past. There are several ways of finding out about the past. One is to search for and read books that were written long ago. These are called manuscripts because they were written by hand. This comes from the Latin words manu, meaning hand. These were usually written on palm leaf or on the especially prepared bark of a tree known as the birch, which grows in the Himalayas. Over the years, many manuscripts were eaten away by insects. Some were destroyed, but many have survived, often preserved in temples and monasteries. These books dealt with all kinds of subjects, religious beliefs, and practices. The lives of king, medicine, and science besides. There be epic poem plays. So some important facts I repeat it. All kind of subject, religious beliefs and practices, the lives of kings, medicine and science beside. There were epic poems, plays. Many of these were written in Sanskrit, others were in Prakritic languages used by ordinary people, and Tamil. We can also study inscriptions. These are written on relatively hard surface such as stone or metal. Sometimes king got their orders inscribed so that people could see, read and obey them. There are other kinds of inscriptions as well. Vermin and women, including kings and queens, recorded what they did. For example, kings often kept records of victories in battle. Next, remaining topic, can you think of the advantage of written on a hard surface and what could have been the difficulties? There are there were many other things that were made and used in the past. Those who study these objects are called archaeologists. They study the remains of buildings made of stone and parts, brick, painting, and sculpture. They also explore and excavate, 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 dig under the surface of the earth to find tools, weapons, pots, pens, ornaments, and coins. Some of these objects may be made of stone, others of bone, baked clay, or metal. Objects that are made of hard, impressible substance usually survive for a long time. Archaeologists also look for bones of animals, birds, and fish to find out. I repeated some facts important PT exams and men's written. Archaeologists also look for bones for animals, birds, and fish to find out what people ate in the past. Plant remains survive for far more rarely if seeds of again if seeds of grain or pieces of wood have been burned, they survive in a charred form. Do you think clothes is found frequently by archaeologists? Historians, that is, a scholar who study the past, often use the word source to refer to the information found from manuscripts. In inscriptions and archaeology, once sources are found, learning about the past becomes an adventure. As well, recon- reconstruct it beat by beat. So, historian and archaeologists are like detectives who use all these sources like clue to find out about our past. So remaining topic, one, past or many. Did you notice the title of this book, Our Past? We have used the word past in plural to draw attention to the fact that the past was different for attention different groups of people. For example, the lives of herders or farmers were different from those of king and queens. The lives of merchants were different from those of craftspersons, and so on also, as is true even today. People follow different practices and customs in different parts of the country. So some facts I repeated. People followed different practices and some customs in different parts of the country. For example, today most people living in the Andaman Island get their own food by fishing, hunting, and collecting forest produce. By contrast, most people living in cities depend on other for supplies of food. Difference such as these excited exist in the past as well. Besides, there is another kind of difference. We know a great deal about kings and the battles they fought because they kept records of their victories. Generally, ordinary people such as hunters, fishing folk, gatherers, farmers, or herders did not keep record of what they did, while archaeology helps us to find out about their lives. There is much that remains unknown. So remaining topic, do what do dates mean? If somebody asks you the date, you will probably mention the day, month and year 2000, and sometimes these years are counted from the date generally assigned to the birth of Jesus Christ, like Isa Masih, the founder of